point, because if you end up not getting yourself a significant lead at that one item mark, and you make a mistake into the Zeri, into the Ari Viego resets, particularly when it's being enabled by
the volatile setup that we were maybe looking for, I think they will become increasingly important now that we are going to be getting Angel's ultimate back online.
15 minutes of the game with a comp which really wants those first ults to make to get value out of themselves. And now the Zeri's starting to come online.
I was going to say make it out alive, but they can't even see Photic there. Will end up making it out over the wall with the...
And again, this is a combo from NIP that needs to be snowballing the map, taking side lane turrets, and then NIP could really look for something. They're going a little earlier than that, though.
There we go. There's that point and click, though. You're looking for the lockdown, and they find it on a PP god. It's going to be Angel that picks up that kill, and NIP with the
turret. That's actually going to be pretty big. Maybe I'll take that one back. It's a big objective to get. OMG clearing out the wave, though. He'll be able to get back onto the map soon.
Did have to get burned, though, by Joel. And now it's actually OMG who will start up the dragon and force the hand of NIP.
Invincible takes down bot side turret, has himself a flank angle, has himself a flash as well. Okay, OMG, you gotta be prepared for this.
He's been seen. They got lightning crashing. Abel, he's so low. The wild growth right on the back line goes invincible. As Photic is taking down Aki, he's focusing him down at NIP. They're mechanically outplaying OMG right now. They just picked apart a fight that OMG.
The power spikes, they hit OMG in the face, walking away with the Baron. OMG still haven't got themselves a kill to their name.
Yeah, you say Angel follow through. If Photic can get the damage down, that's huge. But have Invincible on these back lane plays. You got about 4,000 health left. There's that TP coming down. Should be body blocked by Shanji and Co. Trying to catch out Aki, but they're just going to turn. Dragon resetting now. NIP will sacrifice Invincible's life. No, Invincible makes it out. Now Cream is overextended. Cream, you can't do that, brother. As he's just down. A big mobile piece is gone. And Shanji, you ain't that mobile either, bud. As that is a Dwo kill, but two quick ones for NIP.
OMG getting caught up in the pace of the game. They go towards this dragon a number of times, and Cream tries to get the first reset of the game for his jungler, for himself as well, but jumps straight into the secondary engage. And now NIP with the Baron, with a couple of kills, they can push down and take an in-hit, baby.
Man, it coming into this one, I was like, okay, timer there for NIP. OMG, you're looking really sustainable. You're looking good. They were playing so good early on, but
5v4 fight at that point, and Invincible, because they see OMG spread across the map, will be able to take an inner turret, keep
dangerous flank.
It is an Invincible really threatening the base. OMG, they are running out of time.
Here
goes Zion.
They're just going to go in for it. Invincible's looking to end the game right now. All NIP need to do is buy time and survive. That's a inhib tower down at the bottom lane, and OMG are starting to scramble. Yeah, Destiny popped here, and Shadow moving forward. They're going to engage. They get a nice little one onto the mid as no. Oh my god, that Everfrost was so big, and Invincible comes in on the flank now as well. You got Cream going down to Photic, and it's just a pick apart session from NIP, and it's OMG will not be put back together this time. An amalgamation of NIP's carry and one kill to OMG has
They're going to have themselves at least one more fight in this game. They're going to be a little bit further behind in gold. They're going to be against another stack of that.
Something that Abel has been building to now that he's got 3 items under his belt. And it's NIP with this Baron buff, with this Drahibs going down. Invincible takes the bottom first. Shadow and Angel will take the mid lane.
Love the coordination.
Really fine right now as well. Photic going to be engaged on here. Did have to flash. They've got Cream locked down, though, and that's the single target. He goes golden. Got the lightning crash from Abel. NIP looking a little bit scared. Abel goes over Ham. He's looking for some shots, though, as now Aki is gone. You got Abel going forward, though. He still has that 3-0 spike. He's scary, but Invincible is ending the freaking game right now. He's on to the Nexus as he's fighting away. You got Cream trying to take him out. Abel getting low. Abel gets the wild growth, but Invincible is the game!
NIP! Slap OMG right in the teeth. Support that would satisfy laning phase, and then also the team fights, which are going to be so important later.
And that's why I was so curious that they waited so long to grab these, but maybe some priority given.
Instead, OMG, in game 1, they got their timings a bit wrong in some of their dragon takes, particularly into the late game. They tried to rush them with flash right on top for you. As it stands, big run towards this top side. Dwo and Shadow looking to protect their top laner, who is continually falling down. No flash this time, remember. Shadow, he might be able to flash forward here.
They actually get this, though, with the big combo. It's the Slicing Maelstrom back, Invincible getting low, but he has that hop, and Shanji should go down here, will end up falling, but Aki with a double cleanup, but the Cyclone get whipped up in the storm of OMG. Joel will dodge out, but here comes PP God, hits the dredge line, and this should be Cream wiping this one up as one more goes through. The fire will be lit under NIP.
What OMG lacked in numbers at the start, they make forward in their elite players going top side. Angel, though, goes bot side.
Abel in some trouble here. Abel will go down here as a return. NIP gets something as Angel actually gets so huge with how aggressive he's been playing. We also see that they've just taken the Rift Herald, and they're already looking top as Invincible doesn't have Meganar, and the CC chain should follow. The flash has already come out, but a dead little Gnar.
Losing a lot around this top side. At least Photic gets some plates in that mid lane. Full turret in the mid lane. Abel,
the response.
Die?
Oh, because of the Moonlight Vigil. That should get a little bit low. It goes down, actually.
Big play on that top side from NIP. Again, they are the ones problem solving now. They are the ones which have to figure their way out of this mess. A Jinx ult does not steal the dragon.
Speaking of driver's seat.
They're heading to...
oh, God.
Wow. They're heading to the morgue with Shadow's body. That's where they're driving. He's dead again.
With no advantage anywhere for NIP. Oh, my goodness. Shanji doing so much damage to Angel right now. Slicing Maelstrom signals the end potentially. One more Shuriken could do it, and there you go to the back of the head.
They look towards the most is OMG in the LPL in terms of the way that they innovate. They taught the world how to play around top side of the map. They played a lot of course and the Kraken Slayer. So NIP, they're not without damage. It's just, how do you get to do that damage if you get anyone caught out of position like this?
This can't happen, that's for sure. As Flash comes out from Invincible, there will be TP responses coming through as immediately Slicing Maelstrom. Cream is lighting them up too as Angel goes down. Invincible tries to get Meganar, misses the ulti, but just tried to get the activation. And he goes straight down to a double kill to Cream to a tier 2 tower.
I mean, this is just completely off the chain from OMG. They find the P. They have themselves a Maokai ult. They have themselves an ability to get towards this. They're looking for a steal.
That's so big. They get the bear. Now they're looking for the fight as well. There's Shanji flank here as well. It wasn't even a flank. He just flashed over the wall there. Angel does get a trade back, but it's now front to back for OMG. They get engaged on from Shadow on the side. Cream getting a little bit low. Photic is trying to light him up, but Abel, he's stepping forward. He got so many chakras. Photic, he won't get the trade back down. And Angel running away for his life, trying to get saved by Shadow here. But OMG with that Baron buff, that's all that's left for NIP.
Cream feels like he's safe enough to be the person on the side lane, splitting in 1-4. No flash on Shanji right now. Not able to completely go in.
There's that body blocking you were talking about earlier on in the game from Aki. We'll dodge out of the Super Mega Death Rock. It goes right back in, though. That's a big Meganar, but they dodge out of it for the most part. Moonlight Vigil connects, and damage done! OMG! They actually get Photic trying to get something over there. Angel is the dodge out of the dredge line, but it's OMG with unrelenting pressure here. Will find an inhib.
Get that inhib, get themselves another one team fight. And again, there's too many damage sources at this point. In game one, OMG had one damage source, and that was the Zeri, and that became a big problem later on. Now everyone contributing to these huge team fight victories from OMG.
They're just looking for the end right now. They're going to TP in. They still got 35 seconds on the Baron buff, and they're looking at the Nexus. OMG trying to push us to 3 games as his tradition. Lockdown comes on to Photic and goes golden, but the Nexus is in the eyes of OMG. They turn, they head straight to game 3, and we got a series, baby.
You cannot keep OMG down. The exhaust, of course, which will help the FLL stand and fight. But with the amount of, again, proactive tools which OMG have with potentially winning lanes as well, and he is meant to keep the Ahri in lane. Push right now onto Cream. That's part of what has happened from the vertical jungling. And now, actually, with this, Shadow has the ability to get towards top side as well.
As soon as that body slam came forward, you know what was coming. The guillotine comes.
Lanes with stuff like Tristana Rel, the Hail of Blades, where you get the full bomb detonation, the full stacks it very early on.
That's a face check and a half. That's Spellbook will get that heal out for Angel.
Not versus Tristana. Tristana, best demolitionist in the game, alongside the likes of Ziggs as well. But Shanji doesn't get to get this wave on the bot side, which is a little annoying for this cannon again.
I will just say, though, this is bread and butter.
It's going to go completely down. Big jump up here. Invincible has flash, has ult. This could be a big flank angle.
This is like a triple flank coming through from NIP. Into 4 members here. Cass comes through and the resets start coming through. NIP find the big pick apart fight, and Aki will go down here unless the Vault Breaker's enough to get him out. The slow head come through at the last second. Charm connects and Invincible connects that kill. That's huge stuff.
Gets himself a winning lane again in the early lane. He's done himself well at that point, and he gets himself the first big team fight impact of the game, while Shanji just didn't commit to that fight. You don't have to stay this far. They just overstay a handful of seconds too much, and that's it. That's enough. They group up. Huge body slam coming in from Invincible. Now we have the sideline play. He doesn't have that flash anymore.
Oh no, a little bit of caster cursing and a little bit of dying for Invincible. Cream gets the kill.
Target first.
They might have seen Shanji here. He still comes in lethal as ever. Nice body slam from Invincible's final chapter across the majority of the team. As the reset position-wise comes through from NIP, they come away losing their ADC, which means they cannot contest this dragon. Soul point to OMG.
That is for Angel to impact, as we were saying. It's gone for the Everfrost into the Merctros to buy himself some defense. Against the Annie, you kind of have to. Annie actually does have legitimate 100 zero threat on you. We'll see if it's going to be twinned into here. Has no flash, has his ult.
Has the exhaust, will pop it down on Cream, but it doesn't matter because both of them deliver the damage. 1-2, and Angel is down. A side lane tower to boot.
That was with a Spellbook exhaust. Still had himself the Merctros, and that's why you have to buy it in that matchup.
Baron, OMG, they are tired of this game, and Aki overextends himself. The front to back is taking advantage of by OMG, though. They distracted the backline of NIP, and that has led to a boon for OMG. Shadow goes back in. Can Photic be the difference maker? Shanji, he gets exhausted, and here comes Abel. He's shutting him down and taking down the house. As Swole goes down, resets come through. PP God versus Angel is all that's left. Angel with the triple. He's looking for a quadra. He gets the damage. It's gonna be good. And it's NIP who come out on top in a long on a third game of the series. This is soul for OMG if they can take this dragon. They've already gotten it down about half health. Here comes Shadow with the steal. Can he get it? He does it. It's Abel. And afterwards the fight too. The backline access from Cream with the flash in. They found Photic, and that should just mean it, right? OMG, they catch out Shadow on the side, and it doesn't matter if Angel comes out in those fights. Those 50-50 moments can't get it for NIP, which just means a snowball from hell as a Baron. Man, it is so crazy. He's on 3.5 items now. He'll have that Quicksilver. So
take that trade with one of these lanes. It is an incredible step forward in our understanding the meta.
And look how much pressure Abel puts on those towers. The Demolitionist has come to town. Photic is still looking for his in on this Aphelios. You have those one bright moments. You have that 200 years of experience, but you've got to be set up in Photic. And now it is a 1v1 for their lives in this series at this point. You've got to look at the focus as Siege comes down and inhib falls in mid. NIP need to do something.
I was a huge fan of the Halo games growing up, and it feels like the Mac rounds are spinning up. Artillery is ready. OMG, Kira Cream's caught.
They got that Heartbreaker down. They got one body. They're looking for more resets here, and they need to watch Abel, though. He's the big focus. Going back into the pit. Heartbreaker not going to hit from Shadow. Abel's still alive. Moonlight Vigil comes through. You're starting to get resets on both sides. Rocket Jump comes out from Abel. Abel's looking for another one. He got shut down by Angel last time. He won't be shut down this time. And Shanji, he's going to find that slicing Maelstrom, but can't get the damage to stick. Photic, that's a lot of buster shot. Tick, tick, gone. A quadra kill for Abel. Can he get the penta here? Does he even want it? It's all eyes on Abel for OMG. We said he could have been the weak link. Well, there ain't no weak link in this bot lane today.
Abel becomes Kane, the original murderer. Quadra kill for him, and this Tristana, Milio, this experiment, the Gambit leaving up the Yuumi, taking the Milio, it works out, and you'll see them to 3-2, taking down the Ninjas in Pyjamas.
2-1 and a huge reverse sweep from OMG, just seeming like they